It's Saturday, August 27th, I think. So the archery hunt starts on the 1st of September. And I found a pretty good buck in here last week, so I came back up to see if I could see him again and see what he's doing. But I haven't found him. But I did find a couple of other bucks, smaller bucks. Still fun to look at. One's pretty wide. He's a 4. He's just grabby on his fronts, and the other one, he'll be a good deer in a year or two. Probably 23 or 24 wide. Pretty good forks all around. Just an up and comer. They're just hanging out in the bottom of this basin up here. But hey, there's another deer. Right close here. Every time I talk to the camera, I see a deer, it seems like. This one's a doe, maybe 100 yards out. Oh, there's some more deer. Oh, there's bucks. There's bucks. Buck and a doe. Another 4-point big frame deer. I'll show them to you now. Guys, that's freaking awesome. That's a pretty nice buck right there. He's got a good frame on him. He's not the big one from the other day, but he's a nice deer. I'll have to go home and look at him closer. That's why I love this phone scope, is I can video him from every angle, and then I can take him home and really analyze him and not be so caught up on the excitement of the moment, because you can tell I get excited. Anyway, dude, that's cool. That's cool. Scouting, we're only 4 days out from the hunt. I like these late, last-minute scouting trips because you can really kind of see where they're going to be when you come up here. So hopefully it pays off. And I know that big boy's still up here somewhere, so we've got to find him wherever he is. Opening morning of the archery hunt, and I already blew my first stalk. Squirrel blew your first stalk. Yeah, squirrel. We were walking up right here. We were right here, and I stepped over this log, and I could see that buck right there on that little ridge, 150 yards. And he looked down here for a second. I don't think he really just saw anything, but his head down and went up. So I went and stalked up over there, and when I peeked over the top, he was coming at me, probably like 100 yards. So I just stopped, and this squirrel sounded off behind me, and he kind of alert and looked. He didn't ever see me, but he's looking past me, and then he just ran across that opening. And he stopped at 40, but I could just see his tail pretty much. But I was at full draw when he came across. So I tried to sidestep him and shoot him, but he outsmarted me. Big bucks. That's what happens. Yeah. They're too smart. They have the sixth sense. Anyway, we're gonna go up in glass and see if we can find any other deer. So, we'll see. I think we're starting to learn what the deer are doing in here a little bit, but tonight we're gonna set up out here in the bottom of this basin and see if we can ambush some deer, because they seem to use this little ridge a lot. It's out here in front of us. I just found a buck. Got him on the phone scope up there. He's cool. He's got a little cheater on his G4 on his right side. Billy's going for the stalk on this deer. And he's about 500 yards. And we'll see what happens. He's not a monster. He's a cool buck though. I'm going to sit down here in glass. And I hope Spot comes out. Spots. That buck I almost stuck this morning. He was right back here behind me. That's where the whole thing played out. So hopefully he comes back out while I'm sitting here watching Billy stalk this buck. And I can go kill him. But we'll see. There's a lot of deer up here. And we'll see what happens, I guess. Can you hear that? It's a wolf. Anyway, Billy got in on that buck maybe 100 yards, and the wind was so swirly that it blew him out. So I'm gonna try and glass him. I think they might be across the canyon. No, I think they're on this side. I'll be back on in a minute. I found the buck over here. But he's a long ways away. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't think he's huge. I think he's 25-inch 4-point. Okay, well, the wind's been crazy in here all night. I don't think anything's gonna come out because my wind's been everywhere. So, I saw this buck a week ago, last Saturday before the hunt started. And he was up here feeding and he's just dropped down. Billy set up over there a little bit closer, so I think he's in a little better stockable position, but he's a pretty cool deer. He's pretty wide, probably 28, 29. Oh, he's coming fast now. It was close. Billy was going up the hill over there, but that buck, instead of keeping on his trajectory, he came straight towards me, straight towards us, and then he got downwind from Billy. I just watched the video. I had my phone scope on that buck when he blew, so I'll show it to you. It's pretty crazy. You can just see the look on his face. You can see him inhale and just get a big old whiff of Billy, and then he's out of there, man. Smart old buggers. It doesn't take much. Billy was close, though. He didn't even know it. Anyway. Here's our camp for the week. 3 days or whatever. I got the Hilleberg set up right here. Whole bunch of elk sign right in here, but I think they've moved out to chase cows or something. And then if we come down here, we got Billy down here with his big Agnes hiding right down here. There's camp. So it's not a lot of flat spots, but this works really good for us because we're set up right below the basin up here, and in about 15 minutes we can be in it. Far enough away that I don't think we're bugging the deer too much, but we can be on them quick, so that's nice. $3 in our backpacks. We're going home. 600 inches in 3 days. Just kidding. We didn't kill anything except for... Where are they?
2 chickens. Here. There. Chickens.
We killed 2 chickens in camp, and then we're gotta go home and do stuff. It's not hunting stuff. So we'll hopefully kill a buck next time, I guess. We're on our way back up to where we archery hunted to kill some bucks on the rifle hunt. You see rifles. And here in the trail, it's a giant bear dung.
And there's fresh bear dung last time.
Put your face in it so we can see how big it is.
Here.
Oh, your face. Here, just lay down in it.
I will if you eat it.
Okay, you lay in it first.
Look at how big it is.
Okay.
That's a size 10 shoe.
Billy's like a size 7 on women's. Look at that sucker. That's gotta be a 10-foot bear. It's like a 10-foot crab. That's a lot of crab. That is a lot of crab, but I guess that answers the question.
Yep, they do crab on the outside.
Okay, we gotta go.
We made our way into the basin before light on opening morning. It had probably only been a few minutes when I glanced up to my right and I saw that buck that we called Spots making his way up out of the basin on the side hill. Instantly I threw my binoculars up and recognized him as the buck we wanted to kill. My shot broke the silence of opening morning.